So far I've been doing footage on my camcorder. But the thing is that there's some things that you cannot do on a camcorder that you can do on a camera. For example, take it outside. When you take it outside, people look at you strange. They, think that you're going to film them. It's just a huge violation of, privacy. And people tend to go and get defensive about that. Plus, the footage was a little bit, dark. And it was a pain to really just try to brighten it up in post. So I decided to myself to really just think about getting a smaller camera. What I did was got me a zv1f. I'll be honest, I was attempting to go and get a zv1, but by the time I took it out of Pete's camera, I found out I got bamboozled a little bit because I thought that I was paying for a zv1 for a decent price. But overall, I think that this is a slight upgrade from the zv1, mainly because you get a USB-C port. Now the thing has a mini HDMI, but I have those, so it's all good. You also have the option of including a microphone via the microphone port right here. Now as you notice, this is not a 3.5 port, so you can't really just play audio back, but you can put audio in. Now another good thing about this thing is that the mount or the screw for the tripod is way over here to the side. So as soon as I open up the battery, it's not blocking it off. So if I'm filming and I get a low battery sound and I got batteries left, I want to go and switch it out, there's no problem there. Or if I was wanting to go and trade out my SIM cards, there's no problem there either. I'm going to keep it on the tripod and just continue filming. Another good thing is that since it has a USB-C Type-C, I can go in and put it on a charger and just leave it there and film as long as I like or until the SIM card runs out. And the footage here is in 4K, so that is another upgrade from my camcorder. And the camcorder only did 1080p. Another good thing is that the lens is made by Zeiss. Zeiss is a popular brand for really just clear imaging. And the technology on this thing makes it to where it has a 1-inch sensor. So whether or not you're in the dark or a brightly lit room, it adapts to it just fine. And with the size factor, so long as I have a lens cover for it, I can put it into my pocket and just keep it on the go. So speaking specifically to ladies, if you have a purse, this can go on and be your, carry-on. And for the guys, if you have a backpack, this can go on and be part of your everyday kit. Now, when I was looking this thing up, because I've been down the rabbit hole of YouTube, they keep on telling me that this thing has bad stabilization. Now, I just took a walk with this thing a little while ago, and I don't think that it's so bad, with the caveat that you have the right zoom feature on. I think with clear imaging zoom, it makes it a little bit more shakier. But smart zoom and digital zoom works just fine. Now I'm not used to Sony, but Sony has this huge, menu that has, just a lot of things up in there. But if you're the type that really just love to go in and dive into, technology and, see exactly what functions work to which, you got a lot of work to do here. And after all, a camera is just as good as the one that's using it. You can have all these functions and still go ahead and get sucky footage. But if you're willing to go and work on it, you can always improve. So yeah, that's my little small review of the Sony zv1f, my brand new camera.